short episode last time. I have another embarrassing confession to make. The reason that one ended so abruptly, you may have noticed, is I started to cough. I didn't want to subject you to my gross coughing and get you sick. I don't know how computer viruses work, but I didn't want to risk it. So I hit the mute key on my microphone, and then when my coughing subsided, I forgot to unmute the microphone, so then, oh my god. So I played the rest of the episode completely on mute. So the only one finding hilarity in my comments was myself, which is probably the case anyway. So I came back here, and what I'm going to do is just quickly walk you through the things that I did, because I know some of you may be viewing this as a walkthrough or whatnot. I explored some of this, and the best thing maybe is it's going to give you the super fast version, as opposed to spending 15 minutes watching me dig around a room for 17 minutes. What I ultimately ended up doing was going to, well, I got thrown in jail again, but we can skip that part. I ended up going to Windhelm docks. So then said F that, and then jumped on this cargo. The cargo, instead of a cargo plane, it's a cargo map. And they kind of look like cargo pants. So then I was like, well, but seriously, I started thinking, there have to be all of these, these people have to be followers, right? I mean, they're literally sitting on their butt. So as I was saying that, I came over to this guy who was literally sitting on his butt. And I was like, oh, well, where does your boat go, right? So I asked him where his boat went, and I was like, where do I want to go? And actually it was occurring to me to try to get to Iverstead. I think I've seen that some boats take you there, and I know that walking there sucks. But then I was like, oh, Solitude, 650. You got yourself a deal, Gort. Actually, this is really weird. This is not where it dropped me off last time. Oh, wow. Okay, well, look at us. Look at Jolie. Well, let's see. What deity am I currently? I don't even know what deity I am. That's pretty sad. I don't know what deity. Oh, that's also another thing I should tell you about. I did go find the shrine in Solitude. I'll walk you through that. But let's see who I'm supposed to be praying to and saying, oh, it is still Julianos. Okay. Well, this is going to be slightly different because I was expecting them to drop me off where he dropped me off last time. That same boat and that same driver dropped me off by the Solitude Lighthouse the last time I did the same exact trip. That's really weird. That's not how computers are supposed to work. They're not, I mean, that must not be random, but it sure seems random, which is a really cool thing about Skyrim in general, and also this mod pack that ForgottenGlory put together. So many things just seem, first of all, just beautiful. Like, look how gorgeous. And that's on this POS machine. Of course, the frame rate's dropped to 0 because I guess the computer is looking at the eye candy too? What? I was about to say, it looked even like my, I mean, that's awesome. Wait till, I don't want to say it. Wait till I get my real computer. But it doesn't, I mean, you're just getting a sense of how good this game looks with all of these mods. I mean, you put over 850 mods into the game. I mean, oh, look, I get a level up again. That's something that is like, I built up some level experience when you weren't paying attention to me. So I actually didn't approach Solitude this way in that first playthrough. I went in through the back. I went into the back door, and of course I made a backdoor joke when I did that. Which, hey, look, I got to do again. I always find a way to sneak it in there when you're not paying attention. God, make him stop. I will also say that as a result of me having come to Solitude before, you are going to miss what you call, I guess, the opening scene of Solitude with all the townspeople. It's a bummer that you're missing it because in this mod pack, it's better. Everything about it's better. There's more people. They're all commenting more. Like this little town square, I wouldn't say it's filled to capacity, but there's definitely quite a few people there. They're all commenting on it. You can talk to them about it. Some kid is asking why they're killing her uncle or something, trying to kind of traumatize him. I don't actually think I went into any of these places yet, so that's good. So these are all new for you. I did just walk around looking at Solitude for a while because I hadn't seen it before. And if you're familiar with Solitude, or the vanilla Solitude at all, I mean, you're immediately noticing
But he wouldn't tell me why not.
like, damn, the capital, it looks pretty sweet, right?
Food instead. I'm
It's
not
just
playing
kind
with
of,
you, Kai.
I wouldn't say it's
You play with me.
bustling with people, but there's lots of people. Kids are arguing about being bratty to each other, just like real life, right? This whole marketplace is new. All this gate and wire work is new, right?
Pardon.
So you missed a lot of me just kind of,
My
I don't know.
father says I'm gregarious.
I guess, oh, that's the door I came in right there.
He says it means smart. My
Ugh.
brother says he's wrong.
Okay, so you missed like 10 or maybe 10 minutes of me just eye-gasming around Solitude. You don't, I mean, nobody wants to see that. And then you missed me kind of complaining about how I was lost. Lost! How could I possibly be lost in a place I've spent so much time in? But here's where I really accomplished what I felt was quite a bit of stuff. So I came in here, and I found Nanak.
A good story is 9 parts.
Who was right there. But
1 part fiction.
okay, so
Seems like most of these are 9 parts fiction.
He stands on a code.
okay, so he actually made me go and find a book for him, but the book was in the Bard's College.
Parts up.
So you're missing that, but that wasn't too exciting. But the one great thing that did happen, and they're not going to be here anymore because I took them, but I want to at least kind of show you where they might be if I remember. Were they upstairs? No, because they were in a bedroom. I'm going to try to get you to the room where they are, so if you guys happen to be using this as a walkthrough, although there's got to be better walkthroughs than this. Maybe they were down here. I mean, again, and I commented on every room looks so different. No, this is where they keep steerage. Maybe it wasn't in the Bard's College. I'm pretty sure it was, though. Well, I don't want to spend too much time looking for something that's not even there anymore, because they're on my toasty little feetsies. But they were, let's see. Boots of the Swift Merchants is what I stole from some cabinet, I think, in a bedroom in the Bard's College. But they increase the speechcraft, who cares? The prices are better, who cares? But your movement speed is faster. And they're a 7 armor, and they look so much cuter, right? But actually, they actually do noticeably, look at the way I sway and sweat. That actually is a mod. The way that I get to walk like a girl. Walk like a girl! Okay, so it is noticeably faster. So this is basically how far it took me in an episode and a half to get those things, walk around, get thrown in jail a couple of times, and ultimately get my followers so I can stop being such a Khajiit myself. And that brings us up to where we would have been at the and we actually cut out a whole episode there. You guys are all probably like, why don't you do that every time? Why do I have to stand around while you're exploring Solitude for the first time?
Youngest bard at the Bard's
You're
College.
talking to the youngest bard at the Bard College for the first... anything? How about this? Go make me a sandwich. Alright. Okay, so since I've already kind of... Oh, you know what? Okay. I will do this part.
I've been looking for you.
Oh, we were about
That's
to...
something I'm supposed
Bone! That's how fast we were jumping to each other. Look, I love when I get courier visits.
I have a letter here for you.
Riches beyond imagining. I found these words inscribed in ancient dwarven ruins in the Reach. Believe they were the entrance to a forgotten city. My brother went in a few days and hasn't returned. I've heard great things about you, which is why I'm asking for help. Blah, blah, blah. Cassia. Started the Forgotten City. Okay, so I'm very familiar with the Forgotten City mod. With all due respect to that modder, and I don't know who it was. That mod's amazing. My understanding is that it got him job in game development, so it's working out great for him. It's working out great for everybody. It won some awards. It's all good. I'm glad I played through it once. I don't have any interest in playing it again. It's going to sound ridiculous for me to say this, but it's short on action and high on exploration and talking to people, which is all this has been, I know, right? Hey, because I haven't had a follower who has my kitty back. Oh, you missed a lot of Here Kitty Kitty jokes. I mean, obviously, right? Like, I snuck in a lot of Thatch references the first time, so that's actually good that I get to tone those back, probably. Because, I mean, come on, I have a pussycat following me around. Of course I was going to say lots about that. But, yeah, the Forgotten City's awesome once,
I used to be an adventurer
but
like
I
you.
don't want to do it
And I
again. So
took an
I
arrow in the
am
knee.
not going to do that. But if you have never played the Forgotten City, you should definitely add it to your mod for yourself, or if you just figure out how to get this mod list on to your computer, which is definitely an effort worth undertaking. Where is the shrine that I bought? You should definitely play it once. Okay, so you know what? I just kept thinking, this is so weird, because this is new about Solitude, right? That's where the wedding's going to take place, right there. And this looks like a bomb that's like ready to set off, doesn't it? Like a carriage full of gas and something that you can light with a match or with a flame spell during this wedding. When this wedding takes place, I am definitely going to do that. I'm going to see what happens. I'm going to try to time that so that it happens during the Nielsen Sweeps Week. Do they even have Sweeps Week anymore? That'd be pathetic. Those Nielsen, I mean, if anybody worked for Nielsen, they must be out of business. Never even heard of Sweeps Week anymore. People under 20 are like, what the fuck are you even talking about? This was not what I wanted to do, though. What? Where even am I? Oh, this is the patio where... this is the old way of doing it, where you sniper them here with a crossbow, which is an awesome way of doing it also. I'm actually looking for the Temple of Talos, because I did want to show you one other thing I did that was, I'm not going to say substantial, but I also spent a lot of time walking around in this temple because it's completely new and it's gorgeous, right? So I did walk around in here for a while.
The Emperor's cousin is getting
And explore. Oh, see, she's talking about the wedding. That's cool. I don't even think I saw the normal vanilla game do that, but maybe it did. I just missed it. Okay, so I prayed at all of these. Yes, I even prayed at Diabella naked, and you just missed it. Sorry, I'm not going to do it again. But you notice that this one, I think this is the Talos Shrine. There was a little piece of paper here that I picked up, which started a quest. Shrine. Oh no, that's a different shrine map. So that wasn't the shrine map that I was playing before. Let's see. I'm talking about... No. Oh, let's see. Oh, that's what I just read. I know that I'm not going to do that. Let me drop it. Is it this anonymous note? Yeah. So this is what was sitting in the temple. If you seek to fill the void, then go to Widow's Watch, where we mourn the death of the divine. Okay. So then that put Widow's Watch on my map. So that's basically all you missed out on. So everything else, but that's pretty cool, right? We keep hearing about the gourmet, you keep hearing about the wedding that's coming up.
They say the college has been snooping around Sarthal. Mages in the berry.
Okay, so then I was going to continue exploring Solitude a little bit more since I hadn't for a while. But I want to light that on fire. That just looks like that. I mean, I'm going to be really disappointed if that doesn't blow up.
You help people.
Oh, he looked like he was about to courier me too, but I'm like, I don't ever think I've seen a courier that big. It says that there's a dragon in Solitude. That's crazy. Who's bridling? I mean, she looks important, right?
At your service.
Yeah, things are useless.
So excited when new folk come into town. I bet you've had pictures.
Iron, solid,
Okay.
and true.
I need to get...
When I want your opinion, I'll give it to you. What the hell is this? What is this? I've never seen this. What is that? I've never seen this before. What? Wow, this is awesome. I know at some point somebody in Riften asks me for 10 or 20 of these blue things. I don't want to carry them around until I run into her, but on the other hand, they're like right here and they weigh next to nothing. So maybe I'll just do that so that like that quest is done by the time I even show up to her. I'm gonna forget though and then end up selling these after I've carried them around for forever. But look at the butterflies. This is really pretty. There's literally like a little light bug right there. A torch bug. Get him! Eat him! I'm gonna eat this thing. Can I eat this torch bug? What? You'd have to be able to eat the torch bug. That wouldn't make any sense if you couldn't. Oh, I can. Eat that thing. Lingering damage undead. Oh, I have a style. Feels so good. Oh, apparently I have a quest in here. I've heard about this on the internet. Since last episode was only 11 minutes, I'm going to compensate for that by making this one 35. So, I guess depending upon whether you're enjoying this or not, that's either a reward or a punishment. I guess you choose. I don't know, can you? Well, I'm following up on your flyer. Yeah. Advertisement. He's from England. Okay, sounds like a deal. Tell me you want a torch bug, and I'll puke it up onto your throat. Puke it up onto your throat? Gross. Okay. Now my fetishes are really coming out. I meant onto your floor. They both start with the th sound.
Well, first and foremost, I want to keep my hand along with the 6 house birdhouse of the House of Dragon.
Who wouldn't?
They're becoming increasingly rare. One apparently was stolen recently by some birds. Apparently they ended up in broken hill and wall.
I'm looking for a helm.
Another item was stolen from a local collector by the standard blue magnets.
No, I think I remember that. Oh god, I remember that. That hideout sucks. I mean, by sucks, I mean it's hard for some reason. Hello. Yeah, I'll be doing that anytime soon. Can you imagine me trying to take on Forsworn right now? I'd have my kitty handed to me. I'm talking about you, cat. What's this thing's name? Nanak. Oh, we just got another cast member. Good. Because you can't really have a... I mean, I was doing a lot of the work. Although this guy isn't saying anything. Can I tell him? Well, do you talk? I like followers who say stuff. I can't be the only one talking. See, I need to go get Iago or somebody. What's that over there? Alright, let's read this stuff. For displays, blah, blah, blah. Please do not handle the displays. Well, I can't even get in. It doesn't feel right. You can let me in. He's not going to let me in until I get those things? Huh. And this is a mod that everybody loves. Okay. I mean, I have faith that it's going to get better. But right now, Okay. Oh, I'm glad he didn't think I was actually hitting him. What are you planning on doing like that? Like clawing people's eyes out? That looks useless, Nanak. I'm gonna call you Nanook from the north. No, you're probably not from the north. Nook from the north. Are you an Eskimo kitty? Oh, so anyway, I was saying that I'm gonna play, I can tell 35, just to make up for the fact that it was last time. Alright. Well, at least we got something to do here. And then, see, I bet when I amp up the distance, that's not just going to look like a line, but there's going to be mountains or buildings or some stuff like that, because that draw distance, that's so far away. Let's run that far and see if we can see what's on the horizon. Alright. Not surprisingly, we're starting to get some of that. Oh, see, if this doesn't behave itself when I get to the Blue Palace, I'm going to say Niet. Niet to Nanook. Oh, no, it's the fire. I figured that out. The fire slows it down. Unfortunately, there's just a hell of a lot of fire everywhere in this game. Huh. Oh, wow, there's actually a garden here. That's really cool. Okay. Yeah. It's a faster computer. It's a faster computer I need. Thank you for asking. How come you didn't offer me that? Alright, here we go. Blue Palace. How awesome is it going to look? That Temple of Divines was awesome. Solitude looks awesome. So far, I don't hear any fire. It's still just kind of running pretty annoyingly slow. Alright. Alright. I think I am gonna...
I swear, these seats are about as comfortable as a mammoth's tusk.
We're almost to 30, so it's like 7 or 8 minutes longer than it might have been anyway. Plus, if you take into account the fact that I pulled off an episode and a half in like 12 minutes, you really got 2.5 episodes here in 29 minutes. So, alright, so we're going to stop here, hope the frame rate improves for the next episode, and pick it up with our... We're going to go check out the Blue Palace next time. Alright. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you next time.